These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadime would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almeidrea, Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Ela?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now go!
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up.
Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Dragon Swarm!
Run to the ready! Not in your dreams!
I
never miss!
Far enough! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Talon Swarm! Talon Hurricane! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! Prepare to be seized!
Not in your dreams!
No further! It's over. I'm not getting stuck!
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Take this! Not done yet! Dragon Shell!
This one's mine! Dance in the wind!
I'll smash you! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning! I'll be saved now!
Talon Hurricane!
Light Astral Beast! More with that!
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch! Dragon
Ether!
Dragon
Swarm! Ready to go!
Thunder!
Far enough!
Blade
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! In here, I never miss!
Prepare to be sealed! Dragon Swarm!
Let me help!
This
Not
one's
on
all
my
mine!
watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Firmament render!
Eat dirt!
Lunar blast! I'm all stuffed up!
Dragon Swarm! No further! Try harder!
Here's a healing! First aid! Fred! I'll bring you back from death to bit! In here! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc! First aid! More where that came from! One more!
Dragon
One
Swarm!
more!
Not my fight!
I never
Stay away
miss.
from my friends!
Not on my watch!
Dragon
Bring you back from death to bit!
Leave the charges to me!
Photon blast! Resuscitation!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Here's a healing arc!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
Knuckle!
Vanquish darkness! Here's a healing arc!
This!
First aid!
I'm not done!
Lightning!
Pick it!
Healing orb! Raging
Dragon
Hurricane!
Swarm!
Reload!
Talon Hurricane!
Now back into this! Confiscated!
Take this!
Photon blast!
In a bind?
I'm dance in the wind!
I'm on it! Dragon
Where are you
Swarm!
going?
Talon
Now?
Hurricane! Watch it! It's on! Burn!
I'll heal you all! Light Talon!
Not my fighting! You'll pay for that! Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back
It's
from
over.
death to bit! I can't heal you
Take that,
forever!
try it! Not a chance! Move it!
May a thousand heals! Ready to drop!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Dusty nails!
Denied!
Tectonic punch!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
That tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first.
Here!
That's much better. Dragon Swarm!
One more! Eat that! Here! I'm ready! Vanquish darkness! Where are you going?
It's on! It's too much! I've let you all down. I can't move!
Divine streak!
You require a hand.
Mega ray!
No further!
It's pinned down.
I owe you one.
Dragon Swarm! Air drop! Reload! Raging
I'll run you through! Here I come! Strike!
More from the top! Tornado! Dark steel!
Burn!
Diamond confiscated!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned! Reload! Thunder blade!
You're
Too
mine!
much to handle!
I'm on it!
Into the front! Lightning condemned!
Ready to go!
There! Thunder
It's
blade!
over.
I never miss!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Gravitas field! Mega ray! Lightning raging cat!
This should do
In
it!
here! Pathetic! May a thousand gale! I can't shred! Gusty nails! I can do this all day!
This one's all mine!
Overconfident! Raging cascade! Fresh!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Feel
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Dark
Photon blast! More with that can! That was I'm thinking! Fresh! Magic is out! Feel! A new lease on life! Will they orb! More with that can! Lightning condemned! Healing
Dragon Swarm!
Thank you!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'm out of wind!
Here I come! No escape!
Hurricane!
Wicked does it! Dragon Swarm! That wicked does it!
And ready! Searing flame! Lightning condemned!
Denied!
Thunder
You're
blade!
mine!
Healing
Thank
you! Glacial spear!
require a
Here's evil! Not on my watch!
Eat this!
That freaking does it!
No further!
Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray! Lightning orb! This one's mine! Lightning condemned!
Talon Hurricane!
Thunder blade!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Mega
You're
ray!
finished! Perfect Knuckle!
Gemini Aqua!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned! Ready! By the power of water! Dragon! I'm on a roll now! Not in your dreams!
Hurricane! Ignite!
Thunder field!
Dragon form!
Flame of fury!
First strike!
Oh, Radiant! Here's evil! Sweet
I'm not done! Dragon form!
I never miss! Chinese supernova!
Powered hurricane!
I'm ready! Lower that came
Deny!
All right! It's over!
Down!
Raging cascade! Sleep now! I'm out! Arch field!
And there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this!
By the power of water!
It's time!
Lightning
Eat
orb!
this! No further!
Lower that came
Rotate
You're already condemned! You're thunder
Dragon form! Burn! Powered hurricane!
Here's a healing arc!
You're finished!
First aid!
Serpent knuckle! Dragon form!
Thunder field! If it's in the sky, it's
Take
mine!
it! You're finished!
I'm hurricane!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Dragon form! You're mine! This should do it!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over!
I'm ready! I'll heal you all!
Strike!
I've still got some fight left in me!
This one's all mine!
Healing circle!
Burn in hell! Thunder knuckle! Dragon swarm!
Divine
Take
strength!
this! Storm!
Lightning
In a vine? Try harder!
Arc
Now!
field! Searing
You're
flame!
mine!
Reload!
Dragon this! Dragon
Searing
swarm!
flame! Reload!
All finished you here and now!
Watch it! May 1,000 gales carry you to try my offer!
Here I come! Dragon swarm! Try harder! My turn! It's over! Eat this!
And let the raging cascade!
Strike! It's over! Try harder! Not again! You're mine!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds! Here's flame of fury! Burn of glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Here I come! Not today!
Anything in armor is all mine! Take that!
No
Here
escape!
is the wind!
Dragon swarm!
Photon blast! Ready! Rally confiscated!
You're mine! Prepare to be
Here
seized!
comes!
Armor won't save you!
Photon blast! Far enough!
Dragon
Radiant
swarm! No
beam!
further!
Here! Tectonic punch! I'm
such a failure.
Radiant here! This one!
You're mine!
Like
You're finished!
Where where that came from?
Dragon swarm!
Lightning orbs! I'll bring you back from death's abyss. In here! I'll be saving this one! I never miss!
Not done yet!
Magic! In here!
Dragon swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Take this! Dragon swarm!
Resuscitation!
It's
Gravity
over.
field!
You're mine!
Searing flame!
Freaking jump!
My turn!
Dark wind!
I was overconfident.
Dragon swarm!
Taloned hurricane! Ready to go!
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Take this!
Dragon shell!
Far enough!
Dragon! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there, please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live, without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people. Back in the day.
This won't be easy.
Nothing gets by me!
Don't be such a pessimist.
Take this!
Lightning raging campaign! If it's in the slightest one!
Eat
I
this!
can't heal you forever!
Dragon Swarm!
None shall escape my
Easy and snaring to me.
and
I can carve through water!
Dragon Swarm!
More for the stockpile! Now! Mom! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Not a chance!
Instant!
Take this!
Radiant
It's
Flare!
over! Hurricane Stroke!
Divine State! Now!
Lunar Rondo!
Eat this! Do it! Black Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even if there are signs of destruction. It would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
You guys want to rest here? I hope we manage to catch Almeidrea soon.
I hope so too.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. We'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people. But that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this up?
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Take this!
You'll have enough.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Release! Annihilation!
Here I come!
Primed and ready!
Crush!
Gemini Aqua!
Dragon Swarm! Release! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Excited!
My fish will all mine! You're finished! Hurricane Support! This hammer's too strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Here's a healing arc!
We're not finished!
Do it!
Take two!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Right, here goes!
None shall escape my
Can't get out of
judgment!
this! Dragon Swarm! I'll smash you!
These ones can run rings around us!
Dragon Swarm! This
I
one's all
never
mine!
miss! Gusty nails! Here goes!
Take this!
Fury!
Now
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Radiant
You're finished! Dragon Shout!
Do it!
Onward and upward.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Engaging! Sleep
Fury!
More for the stockpile!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini I'll have to take my revenge on you!
Not left up!
Locked and loaded! More with that
You're mine!
breathing
It's over!
storm! Sleep far enough!
Take this! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trick it out! Fire support!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn! Knock it!
More with that
Mission! You're mine!
Raising renegade! Let the marksman handle this! Dance in the wind! Instant field! I'll be saving this one! With this, I can become even stronger! Let's dispose of the trash.
I can carve through armor! My shield! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished!
Here goes! Hurricane! Annihilation! Mega Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Here's a healing arc!
Here I come! Swallow down!
Radiant
Watch this!
Instant!
Do it! Take this!
Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Step back! This one's all law!
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done! Now you'll learn!
Only getting started! Lightning condemned!
Burn it out!
Thunderblade!
I'm not done!
Showdown between blade and fist.
I owe you one. You've got spirit! No further! Orochi Fury!
Lightning orb! A freezing storm!
Take this!
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
There!
My turn! I'm on a roll now! Damn it!
Annihilation! Thunder Blast Downfall!
You're mine!
Now! Redwell, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here. What is this? I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
Hit off! Burn in hell! Take down their defenses! You're mine! Orochi Fury!
Field! Where are you going?
Orochi Fury! Shock! Here I come!
Do it!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! No! Take this! You're finished!
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Gone! You won't make a fool of me! Take this!
I'm the true gunslinger around here! Healing circle! Dragon!
Armor won't save you! Dragon Force!
Confiscated! Here we go!
Orochi Fury!
That's my cue!
Here I come! Shut him down! Dragon Swarm!
Down! I'm ready! Dance in the wind! I never miss!
Ignite!
I'm unstoppable!
Telling Hurricane!
Hear me! Flaming Fury! Burning
Far enough!
Thunder Field! Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Air
You're
Thrust!
finished!
Arc
No
Seal!
escape!
Confiscated!
Come quietly!
By the Dragon Raging Cascade!
You require a hand.
Field!
No further!
Hear me! Flaming Fury! Burning in here! Glacial Spear! Here's the stockpile!
It's time! Burn in hell! Like you! Watch the shot!
I'll finish you here now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Any injuries?
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Get lost!
You're finished!
Radiant Pierce!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
Armor won't save you!
It's a duel of the arts!
Orochi Fury!
Stockpile! Annihilation!
Blast the-
Water
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about
Eat
that!
dirt! Do it!
Who wants to die next?
You're mine! I'm on this far enough! Talon Sword!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I'm all
Not a
stuffed
chance!
up!
No
Here
escape!
Take this!
First strike! Lunar Rondo! Sword!
Vanquish darkness! I never miss!
Orochi
Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
A comfortable win.
so fast!
Will this help?
Dragon! Elusive
They
deity!
really don't give up, do they?
In a bind? You're mine! Elusive deity!
Cyan is back into the fray!
Elusive fury! Damn it! Dragon Swarm!
Here I make it rain! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's a healing art!
this! No escape! You picked the wrong fight!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not...
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Tiger Blade! This one's mine!
Orochi Fury!
Storm! Far enough!
Take this!
Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
Armor won't save you!
Mega Ray!
Orochi Fury! Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
This one's all mine!
First aid!
Not today! Raging Luna Storm!
Here goes! Annihilation!
Resonate with the
Not
earth!
in your dreams!
Stalagmite!
Tiger Blade! One more!
Our arts are being interrupted! I'm not stopping you! That's it!
Searing
Come on!
Reload!
Elusive deity! Take this!
This is in the sky, it's
Have
mine!
this! Tornado Drive! Orochi Fury! Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! It's time! Orochi Fury! In a bind?
Falling Storm!
Orochi Fury!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Water Snake Wing! First aid! Tiger Blade! My watch! Radiant Pierce!
Your own!
Searing Flame! Reload!
One keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
You'll find no mercy.
Take this! Raging Luna Storm!
Healing art!
And more of this and I'll burn out! It's on! Burn it! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Searing Flame! Reload! Take this! Mega Ray!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation! I'm all set for mine! I never miss! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not in your dreams! It's over!
Appears the end is nigh.
This one's
Freezing storm!
Forgive me.
far enough!
This is my fault.
Tornado!
Raging
Lightning! Downfall! Into the shadows!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Can't get out of this!
Tiger
I'm
Blade!
ready!
Go in! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
This'll make us even more formidable. Out of my way!
Here I come! Armor won't save you! Elusive deity! Can you take it?
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Can you take it?
This one's mine!
Reload!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Elusive deity!
Tiger Blade!
Resonate with the earth! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Denied! Make it rain!
Orochi Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn! Hurricane Thrust! Not today! Orochi Fury! Dragon Swarm! Begin!
Arch Field!
Here I come! Ready!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Perhaps we ought to recuperate for a while.
I agree. Fighting in this state would be reckless.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these...
An opponent like... This should be easy. Anyone, eh?
Anything in armor is all mine!
Ice tornado!
Begin! Dragon Force!
Not in your dreams!
One for the race!
Oh, my lord!
Flying free!
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Searing
My
with
turn.
the marksman!
You're mine.
This one's mine!
Its armor is too strong! Split it open!
Be my
Get out of
guest.
this!
Annihilation!
I'm ready!
Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Nice hit! You're finished!
I can carve through armor!
Like the ocean! Dragon Force! Finish!
Begin!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Going in!
Orochi's Fury!
Dominate with the art!
On your field! This one's mine!
Take this!
Here's a healing art!
Denied!
First aid!
You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive field! Outflank you!
Dazzling
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Not in your dreams!
Tiger Blade! Elusive deity!
You're finished!
Begin!
Back in the
Try harder!
Magna
Orochi's
Ray!
Fury! Here I come!
Tiger Blade! Resonate with the earth!
First aid!
Appreciate the help! It's over!
Hear me! Flame of
This one's mine! Won't save you! Blade of Fear!
Here's Angel!
Resonate with the earth!
Freeze Lancer!
Ignite! You won't make a fool of me! While it's reeling!
Take it down! Here goes! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to action!
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine. Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
I can read your moves like a book. Begin! I owe you one for that.
This one's mine!
His armor's too strong! Be my guest! Here I come!
Far enough!
Strike!
Law, get toasty!
Bird strike! Now! Take this!
You're mine! Back into the fray!
Burn in hell!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What's with that shiny foe over there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A bear. That may indicate...
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegus?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegus and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you see what I can do!
I'm going in!
Resonate with the earth! Time to stop! Glacial Spear! Here's
No escape! You're mine! It's over!
Fire support!
Can't get out of bed!
One more!
Orochi Fury!
I'm ready to go! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Orochi Fury!
Do it! Shoot! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
How much longer will our healing arts last? And thus our strength yet grows.
Out of my way!
For my lord!
So much for talking it out.
I see one, eh?
I'll
save you.
Flying free going in. Make your break! Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
My turn!
The enemy will not do it.
We'll soon see about that! By the power
I can carve through armor! My deal? We're not finished!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Here I
No,
go!
shit.
This one's mine! I'm only
It's
getting
over.
started!
Resonate with the earth!
Going in!
No escape!
This one's mine!
I'm ready!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Out of our way!
The rebel! Stop them! Dragon form!
Can't get out of bed! That may prove a thorn in our side.
Got you now! Can you take it? Not today!
Here, let me
Too
help!
fast!
Stand back.
I'll
pick it up.
Begin!
I'm all
Let's
fucked
go!
up! Annihilation!
I'm ready!
Go in! This one's got your name on it!
To action! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Denied!
Orochi Fury! Can you take it? Dragon
Look
Swarm!
here! If it's in the sky, it's mine! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Annihilation! This one's mine! Here!
Make of the abyssal deep clear across the path!
Only getting started!
It's over! This one's all mine!
Take this!
It's over! Burn in hell! Dragon
Tiger
Form!
Blade!
Elusive Deity!
I'm out of
Elusive
ammo!
Fury!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
By the power of
Raging Lunar Storm!
This one's mine! Not a fight!
Armor won't save you!
Tiger Blade! Radiant up! Here!
Elusive Fury! Elusive Deity! I'll face you! Here I come! Ignite! You won't make a fool of me! Elusive Fury!
This one's mine!
I'm not done! Take this!
Look sharp!
Elusive Fury!
That's it!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
If you want me to keep healing you, I'm gonna need...
An opponent like this should be easy.
Storm!
Raging Lunar Storm! Elusive Fury! Elusive Deity!
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
You're mine! It's over! Elusive Fury! This one's resonate with the earth! Still out! Eat this!
Going in! Fully ready! Make it rain! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! My turn!
Flame of Fury!
Elusive Deity!
Glazing Aether! This one's mine!
A debut performance! You're finished!
Going in! Here goes!
My shield! Elusive Fury! We're not
Shield!
finished!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
This looks nice and tough.
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine! It's over!
Elusive
Deity!
Piercing roll!
Dragon Form! Burn! Elusive Fury!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Hurricane Thrust!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. What's this thing?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you'll know! You're finished!
Raging you!
I won't show you any mercy!
Can't get out of this!
I'll smash you! Damn it, Bennett!
I'm ready! Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara!
I'll heal you all! Ready!
You picked the wrong fight!
Being interrupted.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Bestow thy
I
mighty
never
mercy!
miss!
Another incantation ruined!
Take this! It's over!
Their arts were interrupted!
Here I come! Rosie Fury!
Here, let me
Rosie
help!
Fury!
First aid!
You're mine! Try harder! My turn!
Tiger Blade!
Resonating Tiara!
Rosie Fury!
Forgive me.
You'll pay for that!
Light up the dark! I'm ready to go! Bring you back from Death's Abyss! Far enough!
Eat dirt! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
I'll heal you all! Tiger Blade! Ready! Not in your dream!
Now you see what I can do!
Tiger Blade!
I'm not done with my
It's in the
thing!
sky, it's mine! Dazzling spin!
You're mine! You're finished!
Ready to go! One,
An astral art?
that's my cue!
Shut him down!
Tiger Blade!
Burn! Rosie Fury!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Mega Ray! On guard by the power of water!
Going in!
Now we're not... Can't get out of this!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Falling storm! Not on my watch! Tiger Blade!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
None shall escape my gun!
There! Take this!
Take this! Tiger Blade!
Carve through armor!
Far enough!
By the power!
You're
One more!
Graviton Field!
On guard!
Mega
One
Ray!
more!
Gemini Aqua! No chance! There! House this! Radiant, let the marksman handle
Rosie
this!
Fury!
Lightning! This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
Dazzling Spin! House this!
Rosie Fury!
Lightning! Now on my watch!
Look sharp!
I'm a Mega Ray! Mega Ray!
Strike!
Gemini Aqua!
Rosie Fury! It's over?
No!
I already there!
Graviton Field! Can't be happening!
Take it!
Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Do as I say! Time to let it rip! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! On your knees! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Eat dirt! You won't make a fool of me! Tear! You're mine! Take this! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! It's over! Die!
Take this! Armor won't save you!
Orochi's Fury! Take Take this! Take this! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Not today! Like you! I'm not done!
Ready!
Orochi's Fury! Take this! It's over! Plasma Shock! Here I come! Tear! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Orochi's Fury! Die! Dragon Swarm! You're finished!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Orochi's Fury! It's over! Eat dirt! Like you! No escape! Orochi's Fury! Not off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
For my lord! You're mine! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
It's over!
Its armor's too strong!
Here, split it open!
Be my guest!
Back into the fray! Lightning! Death Ball! Lightning!
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm ready!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Annihilation!
Okay, burn in hell! Orochi's Fury!
Ready and ready!
Freezing storm!
Take this!
Do not!
We're not finished! Take this! Orochi's Fury!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
dispose of the trash.
You got Release! I can carve through walls!
Tiger Blade! This one's mine!
It's over!
Where are you going?
In a bind? You're mine! You're finished!
One more! Mega Ray!
Elusive deity! This one's all mine!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
There!
You picked the wrong fight!
One more!
Here I come! Mission!
Do it!
Dragon Form!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! They've really got us on the road.
Don't forget to heal your wound.
Do my best!
Resonate with the earth! You're mine!
I'm only getting started! Falling storm!
No! It can't end here! I couldn't make it in time.
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! Far enough! Go for the weak point! Falling storm!
I don't have much left.
Is it in the sky?
Piercing rain!
Where are you going?
Can you take it? Here I come! Not so fast! Dragon Form! Orochi's Fury!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine!
Let us take to the fray!
You picked the wrong fight!
By the power
Orochi's
of
Fury!
lightning!
Raging Luna Storm!
Excited! This one's mine!
You're finished!
Falling storm!
Here I come!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malachor!
Time to start!
Orochi's Fury!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Hitting pile driver! No escape!
Tiger Blade! By the power of water!
Orochi's
Can you
Fury!
take it? Elusive Key takes this! Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Orochi's Fury!
The official
Tiger Blade!
Lightning!
Burn!
Going in!
Shattering!
Take the pieces!
I'm out of air! Back into the fray!
Time to stop!
You're
Far
mine!
enough!
Mega Ray!
rotating pile
This
driver.
is mine! Where are you going? This one's mine!
Carve through
Raging Luna Sword.
Just Mega Ray! Here goes! Annihilation! Time to
for us
shine!
to pass.
Searing Flame! Reload!
Aqua Serpent! Burn in hell!
Mega Ray!
Orochi's Fury!
Annihilation! Guzzling Spin! Laser Spear! Here's evil!
No escape!
Tiger Blade!
I'm not...
Come on! You have to hold on!
Elusive Deity. Rotating pile driver.
It's over!
Resonate with the earth.
This one's mine! I never miss! Arc Field!
Make it rain!
Kisara. All yours, Kisara.
Damn it.
Man down.
Nothing I can't fix.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
What's this thing?
If Almeidrea's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. One last place to look.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! what does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Here I go! I'm only getting started! Have this! I'll bring you back from... It's over! Sighted! Here I go! You're mine!
What foolishness!
You're mine! Here I go! I'm only getting... Here I go! I'll bring you back from... Got you! Take it! I'm only getting started! Sighted! Think again! You're open! Now! There! It's over! Got you!
Ignite!
Denied!
Take this!
Sighted! I never miss! There!
Have you!
Not on my watch! Here I go! You're mine! I'm only getting started! Here I go! It's over! Sighted! It's over!
You picked the wrong...
Here I go! I'm only getting started! Sighted! It's over! There! Let the marksman handle this!
Ready and raring!
I never miss!
Let's have some you do!
Not in wait dreams! It's over! Take it! I'm only getting started!
In a bind? Dance for me!
Take it!
Ignite!
And again!
Nice!
There! It's over! Here goes! Mega Ray! Think again! You're open! Where are you going? Think again! Now!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Resuscitation! Think again! No!
This one's mine!
It's over! Here, let me help! First aid! It's over! Take it! You're mine! Not in run! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going? Think again! Clear for us! Arc seal! Not in your dreams! It's over! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
It's go time!
Sighted!
do!
There! You're... Here I go! Here I go!
You picked the wrong...
It's over! Art sealed! Not a
In a bind?
Where are you going? There! Think again! Burn up!
Anything! Do it! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
There! One more!
Armor won't save you!
Sighted!
They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
You're mine! I never miss!
And more of this, and I'll burn out!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away! Take this!
And again! Take it! You're mine!
You will suffer! Ultimate deity! Behold
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
On guard.
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
This one's all mine!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
elusive deity!
Mega Ray! This one's mine! Where are you going? Here, let me help! First aid! Mega Ray!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Eat dirt!
I'll thank you!
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
There! It's over!
Raging...
A new lease on life! Think again! Now! Confiscated! Where are you going? There! You're mine! Here's a healing arc! First aid! It's
Ready and raring!
not in your dreams!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over! Magna Blade! Think again! No defense! Here, let me help!
In a bind?
First aid! Where are you going?
Resonate with the earth!
Think again! Pathetic! Far enough! Magna Ray!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Frozen Fury!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Double Demon
Magna Ray!
This one's all mine!
Raging wind storm!
Eat dirt!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! You will! Where are you going? Sighted! I'm only getting started!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
There! Here goes! Here I go! You're mine!
Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't! There! I'm only getting started!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
There!
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Ready!
I'll thank you! I can carve through armor!
of judgment blow your way!
Here I go!
Pending calamity!
Ready to
Chaotic disaster!
I'll end you! Astral energy! Full throttle! You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Iori.
Live for me.
No. Iori. Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.